Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna speculate about Aleo. Aleo is the coin that I mine with my GPUs and my 3070s and 3060 Ti's and 3080s. So now you can see Aleo is not longer profitable at this point, and it's only not because you're getting less Aleo, you're actually getting more of Aleo if you mine now than about months ago or 2 months ago, where you were getting only 50 Aleo. I mean, right now it's a 0.448 Aleo per GPU, and before it was 0.33 Aleo for 3070 card and so forth. So it's a lot more Aleo you're gonna get, but it's less profitable just only because Aleo price depreciated, that the price of Aleo dropped dramatically. It's from $2 to all the way to 50 something 7 cents. Just even today it dropped like a little bit lower again. It jumped like to 75 cents just yesterday. Was probably announcement of this ASICs. So there is couple ASICs of the came out on the Greater Good Miner Discord. He posted the video, go check it out. He thought about this iceriver miner 50 mega hash and also the gold shell, I believe. So if you go to browsers, minerbros.com, and you go to their website and just search for Aleo, you will find two machines that are listed there, and they're both listed as sold out. So as the iceriver 50 mega hash listed for $2,000, which is crazy. It's not listed anywhere on the iceriver website, so it looks like it's only listed on their website. Yeah, there's nothing there for Aleo miner. How's it gonna name? Did they name that already? Aleo miner. IEO. Okay, so it's gonna be AE0. A0. Okay. They coming up with this AE0 and then AE3, probably AE2 Lite and stuff like that. Probably, we don't know, but looks like this is just gonna be pretty soon here. So what does that mean for the price? The price is crazy. That's the $2,000 for machine that is gonna do 50 mega hash. Well, what's 50 mega hash? So when I did Aleo on my GPUs, 3070 was making 33.33 Aleo per CPU. So I had this formula set up for all my farm, and it was basically making, so 0.33 was making about 48 Aleo for my farm for 52 mega hash, about 48 Aleo. Well, if I go and check my where is my oh, it's right there, the Aleo mining on F2 pool. So I was doing about 54, 58, 56 mega hash, mega proofs per second, actually not hash. And I was making 54 Aleo, 57 Aleo. So it's almost 1 Aleo per mega proof, almost something like that, right? So right now it's going to be a little extra payout just because probably the hash network hash rate dropped because it's not profitable for GPUs as much. So you're getting a lot more of Aleo, but that's gonna change with the ASICs this size. So this is 50 mega hash. So imagine I'm running 151 GPU. That farm was 150 GPU on Aleo, doing 58 mega hash. So pretty close, right? So probably around 140 cards you need to run that hash rate. So 140 cards, let's see how much it will be. Let's go back to my schedule. Let's reduce this to 80, 147 cards. 147 cards, 50 mega hash. Yeah, so pretty close. 145 cards probably that will do it. Yeah, well, I have some 3080s there, so that makes probably slight difference, but anyhow, it's about 145 graphic cards. If 3070 is probably 150 cards, because 3080 is obviously yeah, let me do that. Let me delete all this card and let me put 150. Oh, it's not, yeah, 51 mega hash, 150 cards, so probably 149, 148 of 3070 you need just to get to that 50 mega hash. Well, let's say 148 cards. Let's say you can buy them for cheap somewhere, like somebody's selling to you, or like bulk order like 100 cards for $200 each, 250 each. I don't know. You can get them for 250 each, but maybe. Okay. So if I'm getting 148 cards times 200, let's say I got the great deal, the whole farm for $200, that's 29, so that's $30,000. Okay, so from that perspective, $30,000, 16 kilowatts, 16.5 kilowatts. So I'm burning 16 kilowatt of electrical to mine that coin. Obviously right now it's negative, it's not profitable. So with 0.448 per card, this farm obviously gonna do a lot better. It will do why it didn't change? Something wrong there. Something didn't come up right. $148. Oh. Doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to be more right now, because 0.4 for Aleo per mega hash. What does it get in this number? 61. Something screwed up. I screwed up my formula. Let's go back, change that. Oh, okay. I see what I've done wrong here. Okay, 150. So let's change that to 150 cards. 51, right? And then 0.448. Okay, so right now on 51 mega hash, you're probably gonna do about 63 Aleo. It's still not profitable. Yeah, it's the hash rate .no will tell you you're losing at my electrical rate negative 7 cents per card. Let's double check that, confirm that it's 7 cents per card. Hash rate .no, where are you here? Yeah, negative 7 cents, right? So that's what it's doing right now. 7 cents negative per card profit. That's exactly what I have here. Negative 7 cents per card. If I divide minus $10.60, I'm losing $10.61 just because of electrical, but it's making $47.95 a day. Now, the problem there really is with GPU. It's 16 kilowatts, where it's going to be only 200 watts to run that iceriver, right? Because it's always been 200 watts for these miners. They're always running about 200 watts. Well, actually, first Caspa miners were 100 watts, so we don't even know if this is going to be the first generation, possibly even 100 watts. Do they have a listing of the wattage, I wonder? Oh yeah, 100 watts. So guess what, guys? That's the first generation. That looks like just starting on the Caspa. Very similar. The Caspa days, it was about back when Caspa miners came up with $2,000, almost $2,000 machine. Were they 2,000? I can't believe K0 originals just came out around 2,000, the first batch or maybe $14.99, something like that. And then they had a second batch with a great discount because of the had to pay that $700 almost for customs. So yeah, it was probably $2,000. I don't know. Oh, it was 1,400, something like that, 1,500, and then yeah, about 600 for customs. So it came up to 2,000, and they give you 400 coupon for the next order. So very similar case scenario, right? So very similar what's happening with the Aleo here. So we're gonna see that similar stuff going on right there, guys. So we're basically gonna hit 100 watt, 15 mega hash, 148 cars, right? So we will be doing about 62 Aleo right now, but as soon as they're gonna come up, it's probably gonna quickly half of it. So we're gonna get 30 Aleo. So we're not gonna get even close to that. It's gonna be 0.2. And so it's going to drop to $16 a day, 30 Aleo a day, something like that, right? So just be very careful once it comes in. There's probably price appreciation. So Aleo probably going to pump up a little bit. So it's right now it's a little bit under 60 cents, and it was all the way to, was it like almost $3? If I'm not mistaken, Aleo was there at one point close to, let's look max. Oh, it was $6. When it just started, it was $6.50. Oh my gosh, it jumped to $6.50, and then obviously it dropped down to $1. It was hovering $1, goes to $1.60, and now it's at 50. It was at 57 cents recently and jumped to 75 cents. So yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to, instead of, I'm just gonna soft mine this Aleo from now on. I'm not gonna mine with GPU because it's not profitable. What means soft mine for me? I'm gonna soft mine, basically invest. So I'm thinking like, okay, my farm 50 mega hash, that's my 150, doing 50 Aleo a day. So I'm gonna try to get that 50 Aleo a day or 60 Aleo a day. So what does that look for me? Like I have one miner, let's say for $2,000, and what if I start investing 60 Aleo a day? 60 Aleo a day times 30 days. So for the next 30 days, it's 1,800 Aleo times point, let's say 60 cents. Let's round up. So it's $1,000 a month. So if I'm gonna mine on GPUs, I'm gonna lose probably $1,000 just because it's not profitable, right? So probably gonna spend more, but $3,000 for electric just to mine that much lithium. I mean Aleo. Now for Aleo to appreciate, in order to be mineable with ASICs, because the I don't know if there's a stats for the, let's see if Aleo has any stats for network hash rate. I wonder if they have it on miner stats. Like to see that. Let's see, coins. It's Aleo here. No, I don't see Aleo. Yeah, it's not on the miner stats. So obviously we can only see something probably on the mining pool stats for Aleo, roughly, like looking at this hash rate. So recently is it's been hovering around 260 gigahash, or it should be giga proof per second. So there is a few pools like F2 pool and ZK pool. ZK work is their top two pools, but at least none of them look over 50%. Now once the it's probably going to be hum pool connected to Aleo, in my opinion, because iceriver always kind of associated with the hum pool. Now the problem with the hum pool now, if I go click on payment, look what they do now for me. They're going to ask to KYC certification. And I think a lot of miners gonna just jump off the hemp pool. I already transferred a bunch of my stuff. I was mining Caspa a lot. I was mining the Alphacool and Radiant coins. I didn't mine Bagna coin on this platform, but on hemp pool I mined all these three, which I had really great connection. So when I tested out, my connection to hemp pool is the fastest, probably 20 millisecond, 40 to 40 millisecond, which is amazing. So I believe somewhere here in California they have these servers probably pretty close down here, which makes my connection super fast. Now I could probably mine solo, but do they have solo there? I don't know if they have even, so I haven't checked out on the solo for hemp pool. I don't think they do, unless I'm missing something. But anyways, see, like the KYS certification, so they probably gonna go away besides the point. And where else is gonna be these miners? The Aleo, iceriver, they always kind of like to set preset for hemp pool. So something need to happen there with hemp pool, or they're gonna do another pool, or they'll just disregard it and still gonna set to hemp pool. We'll see, but there's no date yet. We don't know when it's gonna come up. So it looks like almost similar to Caspa early in 2019. We go back to our how we mine Caspa there. I like to check the Caspa. This completely like changed and screwed up here. Caspa difficulty. It's better to check on the here on Caspa hash rate on 2 miners, because now if we go all time, kind of easy to see. It only goes to 2020 in beginning of 2023, which is weird. That's not all time, that's just 1 year. And oh yeah, that's right. 1 pentahash right there in April. They come out. They start delivering somewhere by end of April last year. So similar case scenario, we may gonna see like, and it was like about 1 petahash. So it was going from about 700 terahash when they start selling those iceriver K0 originals, and they jumped to, when they just came out, to 1 petahash like right away, almost doubled just with this little miners. And then the KS2, KS3 networks start pumping up pretty quickly in the months. Well, it took about a month to double first, and then like everybody, whoa. And then it almost started doubling every week there when the larger ASICs pop out, right? And then it was constantly doubling, tripling every month. And then look at this. This is like 1,000. Is it 1,000 from petahash to exahash? That's 1,000x, right? Is it 1,000x? Yeah. So that's the 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. And this is 1,500 times. So about 1,500 times since this first K0 came out, originals, right? So going similar way to, there's no Aleo here, is it? Yeah, we don't have a Aleo coin here either, so unfortunately we can't compare to Caspa. So, but we're gonna try to look at network here. See, it's like pretty stable. It's 250 now. It was probably jumping up first when it was profitable, and price of Aleo, it was probably going up to, I need to check my videos, I'm not 100% sure, maybe around, I'm just gonna speculate, around 500 gigahash. So it wasn't even terahash, right? So the Caspa started at 700 terahash. So that's probably like if we read this as the terahash. So let's say Caspa was around, when GPU mine around 200, 300 terahash. So we basically 1,000 times less there just to compare, to do comparison. And the Caspa was actually GPU profitable, mining profitable. You can mine a lot of Caspa with GPU back in the back days. So what I'm trying to say and trying to do, Caspa actually did it's completely different chart. So it's nothing, I don't think it's going to be anything like Caspa. So if we're looking at Caspa lock versus Aleo, let's just compare them and you'll see what I mean. Two different start app scenarios. One is Aleo, one Caspa, let's see. And then you'll see what I mean here. What is now my Caspa? Caspa right there. Okay, so let's do max. See, completely different stuff. So with Caspa, it started with the mining. So basically Aleo is already like over 50% allocated to the greater good miner. Just put it all up, all that information. I'm not going to repeat, just go watch his video. But the point here is the Aleo is a lot of people holding it in hands versus Caspa was like maybe only 10% pre for the dev team and stuff like that, for all the promotions and crazy things. Everything else is just being mined, constantly mined, sold. So there is a lot of people get into it. Naturally, like organically, just buying, selling. When you mine, you sell for to cover your bill. Somebody buying to invest. So the coin was just basically going up and up and up. So it started with the with the 1, 2, 3 zeros. Yeah, like a 3 zeros all-time lows. What is it? 3 zeros 1. That's just crazy. 3 zeros 1. It's 8,000% already up. So it was growing organically. Now, if we look at Aleo was a lot of the people had that, and it just price start pumping. So, and people keep on selling that stuff. So there's a really big question is how much, like it's still in the, it's a lot already in the hands, and what is going to be mined. Let's look at Aleo actually. How many coins they have. All right, so Aleo token distribution here, you could see the percentage. Greater Good Mining posted also this stuff. It's 1.5 billion supply, total circulating supply of Aleo to over 10 years, 2.6 billion over 10 years, and doubles in about 21 years as the rewards are issued. So initial supply is 1.5 billion. So it's a lot of tokens, right? Allocated to early backers, 34%, grant education 25%, and all that stuff. So 1.5 billion. Whereas I believe Caspa is 21. Wait, is it 21 billion? It's a number 49 and 349. What's the market cap? 186 million versus 186 versus 3 billions. Yeah, well, I mean, there is a lot of potential still. It's just not clear how the supply will be just issued. Because looks like I don't see the emission schedule. Well, the Caspa is really interesting design because it will be pretty much not mineable. It's already not profitable for my case 5M unless the price of Caspa goes to 25 cents minimum. Then it'll make sense to mine whatever left of the Caspa. So right now it's just a circulating Caspa there. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to be supported if the miner's not going to be there, but the network hash rate is crazy, so there always looks like will be the miners. for Aleo, it's kind of not clear to me, like how is it gonna go back from it needs to go from $6 back to $6. That it's about 10x, which is 1 billion, and then I have another 2x to reach Caspa, which needs to be about $12. So yes, there is a potential there for this project, at the Zero Knowledge project. If you're interested, just go read about it. But my strategy is besides the point. I'm just talking about the miners here. Now, like looking at these miners, like it's gonna come up and list, and we always want to have one of these 50 mega hash replace 150 GPUs, 37s, right? I really like to get one, but will it be okay to pay $1,900, $2,000 for this miner if we believe in the coin? Now I'm gonna do slightly different this time, so I am already kind of preparing myself. So Aleo, not financial advice, by the way, I do not recommend you doing that, but Aleo, we can mine, let's say 50 coins a day. When the AE0 gonna come up, AE0 will come up. It's probably gonna drop. Well, right now it's 60 Aleo a day. It will drop immediately, probably to 30 Aleo. The price of Aleo probably will appreciate, because we saw, like, when Caspa ASIC was just announced, Caspa was only 2 cents, and it was doing almost like 50 or something dollars, right? If I remember correctly, it was like $30 to $50. Pretty close. So I think Aleo will come up to $1 pretty quickly here, rapidly, right? So when they announce the ASICs, and it will be showing like $30, the ASIC hash rate will go up pretty quickly, will drop to 30 like always, and probably within several months it will be already like 10 Aleo per day. Okay, this is Aleo per day. Now this is the right now, this is when the Aleo gonna come. This is 1 month later or 2 months later maybe, right? So let's say in the first month when it's just gonna come up 30 Aleo a day, that's the 900 Aleos per day first month. Then the second month it will be 300 Aleo, and by the way, at the price of today, Aleo 0.6, we need to collect how many Aleos, right? For $2,000 of the ASIC. So we're gonna do a simple calculation here. Need to get rid of everything else real quick, so we could see just this. Okay, so we did a pretty quick calcs there. We spending, this is price of Aleo, price, cost of ASIC cost, and how many Aleo cost, ASIC cost in Aleo. That's what I'd like to do now. How many actually, what in crypto you're gonna mine, how much does it cost, right? So it's gonna be basically equal to $1,000 divided by 60 cents. Not equal, just divide. Of course, 2,000 divided by 60. All right, so it's a 3,000 Aleo. 3,333 Aleo is how much Aleo is gonna cost today price. When the price gonna go to $1, it's gonna be 2,000 Aleo. So I'm thinking, but when they announced maybe it's gonna go even 150, that's gonna make sense, because it's gonna look like ROI within 2 months. That's what Caspa was about, 2 cents, and the amount of Caspa you could make, it almost makes sense because you could ROI in 2-3 months. So that's how it's gonna look. But 2 months later, or even 1 month later, it will be 300. So that's gonna make 4 months ROI and stuff like that, right? So, or price of Aleo needs to appreciate. So my point here is at 60 cents, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get this 3300 Aleo. Now, I already mined 3000 Aleo, and I'm trying to get worse just to kind of soft mine right now, because I'm not gonna mine with GPU. It's not profitable. It's better for me just to get same amount of Aleo, 50 Aleo a day. And I'm trying to get like 500 Aleo every time it drops to around 59 to 64 cents. And right now it's a pretty good day to get to it. I think it's probably gonna go even lower before it's go higher, so probably gonna drop to 50, 45 cents, but you never know. But I'm trying just to accumulate, get another 3000 Aleo. So what is it gonna bring me? So at the time when the ASIC is gonna come up, right? So everybody's will try to make, and it's gonna be probably 3 months or 4 months later, 550 Aleo and stuff like that per month, right? So really, to get this 3000 Aleo, when are you gonna get it? So so let's say for 2 months you're gonna get 300, let's say around 300, probably 400 here. Then it will be 200, and then 150, then probably 100, and stuff like that. It will probably quickly go if that's gonna go similar to Caspa network. So, and looking like 7 months, I'm still 2100. So it'll probably take about, I want to say, if I'm calculating this pretty close, over a year to ROI. So if you hit the first Aleo here, first ASIC, if you're gonna start getting it here, the price probably gonna drop significantly to like $300 or $400, and will make again like look like it's gonna be 2 months ROI, but you're not gonna get this $300 even here, because the Aleo price, you know, like it's we don't know where it's gonna be, because if it's $2, then yeah, but really the price of Aleo not guaranteed. So my point here, if I'm getting here at 6 cents and it's 1 year ROI, or you're looking like, okay, well, the price of Aleo gonna appreciate, I'm gonna mine, it's gonna take probably over 2 years to get 3000 coins. I'm pretty positive over a year to get this amount of coins. So what's that? What does that means to us miners? So I'm gonna soft mine 500 coins here before the ASIC gonna come up online, I mean available for sale. That's gonna drive the price of Aleo, and by the time is like it's worth like only maybe 2000, like, or if it goes to 150, only like 1300 Aleo. Guess what? My price of Aleo is gonna go triple. So I'm gonna own 3 ASICs by that time. Now what I can do is basically at that time I can determine like, okay, I have 3000, what am I doing, 0.6, so I have 3300 Aleo, and I'm thinking like, okay, I need to sell. So the price of Aleo obviously equal this times gonna put the price here, 60 cents right now, right? So $2,000. So right around here, let's say when they announce the price of Aleo is $1.50, so now I have $5,000 on 2,000 invested. So really I can just get this miner technically for free if it goes this route. That's not financial advice. That totally my just kind of strategy, my strategy to get to this amount of coins, which I already have. Mine already 3800 of Aleo just with GPU when it was profitable. Now what I'm trying to do is to accumulate, not mine anymore, because it's the electrical cost. I paid a lot more than $2,000 because of electrical. It was like around $1.50 when I mined, so I probably spent $6,000 on this stuff, right? So it's not cheap. Now, at this point, I can get probably 500-600 every month, or maybe even more than maybe every week. We'll see the price, how the price for lithium, until I get to the same 3,300, let's say, not a lithium, Aleo. Sorry, I'm keeping saying a lithium. Anyway, so that where I can get this 2,000 extra, which obviously some of it going to be taxable for me, so it's not a clean. If I invest $2,000, it's all I need to do, buy three times to $500. So yeah, it's easy. I can do it. I can get that 3,300 of lithium, $2,000, and once it gets 5, even if I sell and still keep 2,000 in the lithium, which is going to be same as the ASIC price, and I get an extra free just to get an ASIC, because possibly I want to get at least one of them, right? Just so I can showcase and stuff for you guys. So anyways, that's kind of my goal here. So if it's 150, then equals 5 minus 2 that I spent, 3,000, and I'm gonna invest here and still can probably get back this lithium in a year or so, and not spend the money for it and pay taxes. And what's cool about it, it's only 100 watts, so it will be profitable for a little bit here, right? So even if it's 20 lithium per month, 100 watts, my electric rate 12 cents times 100 watt, need to do 0.1 times 24 times 30 days. So that's my monthly cost of electrical. It's basically 30 cents. Is that correct? Once again, 100 watts, 24 hours. Oh, what did I do? Times 30 days. Of course, it's not correct. All right, it's $8.84 a month. So at the beginning, it's not gonna matter electrical. It's probably somewhere when it's getting close to $10. Then you really know that your electrical is, what did I do again? Equal 20 minus this. So you're getting pretty much to $11, not really to that cost, because this is always going to be the same, and this is the price, and this is the lithium. Wait, doing it wrong. Let me do that again. Move it here. So that's the price of today of a lithium. So this times boom. Right, so now $540 a month roughly, and we'll just go back here, and now we need to correct this to $12 minus this. So yeah, it will drop to in a year almost to $3. So all the way from $500 to $300, and that's if the price of a lithium is gonna be okay, $1,252 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. So really need to mine a year. So this is really speculative, maybe not very positive, maybe a little bit, maybe a little conservative. Maybe 1 month it will stay the same. Maybe it's going to be here 200, everybody going to be scared, and then it drops to 100, and then maybe going to stay 150 here, then it drops to 100, and then 50, 30, and then 30 again, and maybe 25 here, right? So just to give a little bit of a room here, right? And that's at 60 cents. Now, if we go to a dollar, we quickly ROI in the year, right? So that's the goal here. So if you early mining, you probably gonna get quickly ROI there. If the price of lithium go $1.50, then you basically make double of your money now, which that's the point there. So I could technically get this free and get this ROI in the year and possibly do that return if I hold that and hold another it's gonna be when I sell certain 100 of the will be left. I'll sell only 3,000, so 200, so still probably gonna have 2,000 coins left, right, on top of these coins that I gonna mine after a year, so which is gonna be 25. So I'll be with the almost 5,000 coins at the end. So it's kind of benefit on both. I can get the ASIC and that. So if it doesn't work out, so definitely not financial advice, just my strategy here in calculation. So if it doesn't work out, if it stays at 60 cents right there, or drops lower, it's just basically it triggers that, you know, I'm not sure if we want to buy this ASIC, and then we'll see. We'll go just by heart if I just keep the Aleo and then wait till it's appreciate to $1, maybe sell a little bit of that, some percentage, and maybe the price of the ASIC then will gonna drop, because if the price of Aleo doesn't go up much and the hash rate gonna jump here in the first couple months, ASIC gonna drop to $200, same as Caspa ASICs, or they're gonna come up with a new 100 mega hash and then or mega proofs, and then it will be a larger machine with the probably the giga hash or whatever, KAE3 or something like that. So that's my kind of speculation there. Anyways, super long video, sorry about that. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed that a little bit, thinking about future of Aleo here. But we'll see how it's gonna come up, and let me know, guys, what you think, what you doing. Are you gonna, if it's $2,000, are you gonna try to buy one of these or just wait till it drops? I think everybody a little bit scared now with the prices of the Caspa ASICs were there at 100, and then lithium was 800, then it's 400. What is it right now? Yeah, it's kind of dropping, and it's like, yeah, look at that, Ultra 129, a lithium miner, $200, so from 800. This one was $1,200. AL3 now $4,000, and it's still available. And the price of a lithium, it's not going up, so it's basically keeping these miners down. And same for Caspa. I think if Caspa goes to 300, this is going to be sold out pretty quickly. 30-40 cents for Caspa. This is going to be so profitable that they're going to disappear. So really can happen overnight, you know, you never know with this. So I have some miners here that I don't have space for more of this large one. I would probably get this, but right now it doesn't make sense. I better purchase, do the same. Soft mining is meaning buying at the lower cost while the it's not that profitable with the miner, right? Or when the new miner announced. So I'll keep you posted how that work out overall for this project. It would worked out pretty well for Caspa, you know, like looking back days for Caspa when it was 2 cents, probably would be a best investment, kind of buying same amount as the worth of the miner, $2,000. It would be so much Caspa. Like when it was 2 cents. Think about it. $2,000, let's say you spend for ASIC KS0 original and divide by 2 cents. Can do even 2 cents. It would be 100,000 Caspa. At 15 cents today, you would probably make all that 15,000. So you would make all the money back. even at 13 cents or 10 cents, it's still $10,000. It's still 5 times worth more than you would mine or have with the ASIC. Although the ASIC probably mine over 100,000, I think, to begin with. Yeah, I think it did ROI on the actual coin. So it's really hard to say about Casper. Really, it's a very different on every coin. So what I'm trying to say, it's not the same. It can repeat exactly the same. You could see how Cadena did, then Casper, then the lithium miners, and now Aleo. So what do you guys think? Let me know if Aleo gonna repeat same as a lithium or more like Casper. What do you think? Leave the comment down below. Thanks for watching. Click the like button. See you on the next video.